Yo, what's going on guys? Rhys here from Stoic Pool, and in this video we're doing the pool update for Epoch 257. Got that right? Let's get into it. Oh, just before we do guys, someone commented, not on Stoic Pool, but on More Than Lifting, my PT thing. Yo, immediately disliked. Like, how does that offend someone so much that they not only give me a thumbs down for it, but actually like they encourage themselves to actually comment their disdain for how I talk. People are amazing. Anyway, let's do this. Right guys, so in Epoch 257 we minted 2 blocks. That's alright, that's like what we expect to make, which is like, that's decent numbers. Okay, but in actual good news, got the camera back. I'm sure you can tell from my beautiful image. It's much better. I feel, right? Obviously I started doing these with videos on here, but like I miss using the camera now. Like I've only had it a couple of months, but actually getting to use the camera, oh, definitely just dribbled a bit. Actually getting used to the camera and like used to working with the camera and the mic and just having everything set up like this. When I use this, I'm actually like a little bit upset about that. I'm like, oh, got to use my phone, you know. But back with a vengeance, we got it now. So camera's up and running, picture profiles on lock. Weather's getting better, like London's just decent, gyms are open. Oh my god, I've literally just come back from training and I'm feeling really good, which is why I'm like crazy energy. So we're doing all right. Expected block kind of production, which is decent, so tasty rewards for everyone, 2 blocks. In other news, I applied for the IOHK funding, not funding, but it's like IOHK delegating to 100 stake pools is what they do for like 3 months. So I've applied to that for the second time. I'm kind of glad that they made, initially they said, oh, you know, you only have to do it once and that's it. But I'm glad that they kind of made us do it again, because now I'm part of the Single Pool Alliance. So like I'm committed just to having 1 pool, at least for the time being. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I could feel people like on the other end of the thing, like steaming up. Yeah, so like that's another thing that's going to give me little brownie points in IOHK's kind of eyes when they go through it. Like there are so many new pools and there are loads of like charity pools and stuff like that now, or like cause pools or like green energy pools and stuff like that. And like I don't have any of those things, and I'm not about to start donating any of the rewards to charity just for a chance to get staking from IOG. Although it seems like that's what some other stake pools are doing now. Cool, like you do you. But yeah, so that seems to be happening. I've noticed recently a lot of stake pools are like, oh yeah, we're gonna start doing this and we're gonna start doing that. Like cool, like you're still donating, you're still helping people in need out, so fantastic. But a part of me thinks, oh, you know, like maybe they're just doing that so that they can get a little bit of funding from IOG, which like if that's what you're gonna do, then cool, do it. Like it's not like I'm upset about it. I'm not sitting there going, oh my god, those stake pool owners. I'm not that bothered. But hopefully we still get a chance to have some support from IOHK, because that would be awesome. You know, yeah, I mean, I love doing this. I love the stake pool. We have a reasonable amount of delegation, which has slowed down recently. It's not like we're having massive amounts of stake added to the pool all the time, which we were doing at the beginning of the year. Like at the beginning of the year, it was kind of flying a little bit. And that's partly my fault because, you know, the camera phone situation, like blame Danny obviously, but we'll say it's down to me. So like my videos have slowed down. Like I haven't been doing as many videos, and yeah, so that kind of sucks, but that's all changing. I've got a nice little video coming on, which I'm putting together because I mentioned this once. I think I mentioned this once. So when there were like not the last 360, but the first Cardano 360, which is like the new name for the monthly updates, like project updates that IOHK do. I always use IOG and IOHK interchangeably. Like they're IOHK, but they kind of changed themselves to IOG, but everyone still refers to them as IOHK. They refer to themselves as IOHK still. So I just kind of get mixed up all the time and I just chop and change between them. So sorry about that, guys. I mean the same group, I mean the same company, just in case you were wondering. So in the first Cardano 360 update, they mentioned something about the Marlowe smart contracts, which everyone, like literally everyone who comments on one of my Marlowe videos asks this, about how we can interface with the smart contract. And they poke little holes in certain things, which is, they're right, like I'm not saying anyone's wrong, they are literally right. There are little ways that you can exploit it if one or both parties are bad actors. There are ways to exploit the contract, but how it will be implemented and how that will actually function as a peer-to-peer smart contracts platform. So what I'm doing is I'm going to do a video. They mentioned about having a dashboard, like an app, phone app. I spent so many times flashing this phone up at you today. Like, no nudies. Anyway, there's going to be an app, like an app dashboard on here, which you can kind of download or use smart contract, like lend smart contracts like an app store and use them between you and anyone else, hence the peer-to-peer. Marlowe is peer-to-peer smart contracts, by the way, guys, in case you were wondering what I was talking about with the peer-to-peer thing, whereas Plutus is more like dApps and stuff like that, more complicated stuff. So there's going to be an interface for it. Now, I don't have that. I don't have a dashboard, but I'm going to create a video where I like wireframe a simple concept of what that could look like, so I can explain to people like you guys how that might work in the context of peer-to-peer smart contracts, which I'm really, really excited about. I think you guys are going to love it. I think it's going to be quite eye-opening, and who knows, it might end up with me and big boy Charles Hoskins and having a little chat about something, Charles, give me a call, mate. Obviously I'm just messing. Realistically though, like, I'm really excited about Marlowe. I'm spending a couple of hours a day getting my head around Haskell because it is just like a whole different thing. Everyone I talk to about learning Haskell, they're like, wow, that's an interesting choice. And there is a reason, obviously, because it's the language that, I know I've mentioned this a bunch of times, but it's the language that Cardano is built on. It is the base language for the smart contracts, Haskell. So if you're interested in learning like the smart contracts, then definitely Haskell's a good place to start. Although Charles has mentioned that they're going to be enabling Solidity, and they're going to be enabling like the Glow and the other smart contract languages to be implemented on the Cardano blockchain as well. So maybe you don't need Haskell. I'm learning Haskell though because I'm like, if I'm going to learn a language, if I'm going to learn like a programming language, I might as well learn one that I'm already fully committed to, rather than just a random like Solidity. Yeah, Solidity would have its use. Obviously, I could start building smart contracts on Ethereum as well, but I'm kind of all in on Cardano at this point, right, guys? Like, hence the pool, hence me doing these videos. So, like, why would I learn Solidity? I might as well learn Haskell, learn Plutus and Marlowe, and look to that as the opportunity for building smart contracts. So there we go. That's a little explainer about. It's a bit of a ramble today, guys, so I apologize for that. There's just like I'm just excited to be talking to you lot again, and I'm buzzing from the gym as well. I'm like bam, bam, bam. So sorry about that if I'm too enthusiastic for you. That's it, guys. That's it for this video. I'm going to ramble on for ages. Otherwise, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting. The best way you can support Stoic Pool is to help yourselves. Delegate to Stoic, earn yourself some passive income. Like, we're consistently minting blocks. I know I'm a couple of epochs behind on these videos. Like, it's the phone camera situation that I've already covered. We're actively minting blocks every epoch. Like, we almost had a downer, but we haven't yet. We haven't had a downer in a couple of rounds now. I'm doing updates for the rest of the epochs every day until I catch up. I know there's only like 2 more to do, but still, like, I need to catch up because otherwise you're not getting updates, are you? You're getting what happened 3 weeks ago, which is terrible. Loads of new videos come in. Give us a like, subscribe for more Cardano videos every week. If you have anything that you want me to cover specifically, I'm more than happy to do it. Like, pop some instructables in the comments below and I'll consider any suggestions for videos. I want to talk to you guys about what you guys want to hear about realistically. So yeah, the better I can do that to help you guys understand Cardano yet better, the better I do with this channel. So thumbs up all round. All right, guys, Right, that's it, guys. I'll catch up with you in the next one. See you then.